Right now I'm heading into the Knoxville Police Department to swear out new warrants on an offender who's violated the sex offender registry by using an alias that he did not provide to his registration information, establishing a new residence without updating it to the sex offender registry, and receiving new misdemeanor charges. After we swear out these warrants, the offender will be reporting to the office this afternoon. He is unaware that he will now have active warrants on him, and will have him arrested in the office. I generally try to build a solid rapport with every offender, to have a good line of communication. By doing that, I let each offender know that I'm supervising, what I expect out of them. I make sure that the rules are clear, the requirements of supervision are clear, what I expect out of them when they come into the office to see me. They should have their employment verification ready. They should have any type of update to the sex offender registration ready to go. And I make it a point to never waver from those rules or requirements or how I enforce those. I never want an offender to be confused as to what I'm expecting out of them, and I don't want to be confused as to what an offender wants out of me and expects out of me. I want there to be a clear understanding of what it's like to be on probation and parole when you're being supervised for any offense.
Yeah. Okay.
Sweet.
Perfect. Thank you.
GPS, you're complaining of TLC.
Let's ride, man. Yes, this is Neil Baldwin with Tennessee Department of Correction, Probation and Parole here in Knox County. And I have had an offender who has 4 active warrants report to our office. I was wondering if you could dispatch an officer to come apprehend him on those warrants, please. The offender is a registered violent sex offender, and he's unaware of the warrants. We took out correct. He doesn't know he has warrants on him. Okay, thank you. Go ahead and have a seat. So you back into somebody, you get out, and you're talking about what's going to happen, what you're going to do, and when it's time to exchange information, that's when you tell them that you're somebody else. What was running through your mind when you told them a wrong name?
I wanted to talk to my boss first, you know what I mean, and just tell him my side of the story, what really happened, you know what I mean.
Well, you can still do that without giving out bad information, though. I think you got to keep in mind it's going to make your situation worse if you lie about something. I think he would respect the situation more if you were up front. You cannot be giving out fake information. Top of that, we're going to increase drug screens.
Oh, that's fine.
You think you'll pass today?
Yes, sir.
You've been using anything whatsoever? Any prescription medication? Okay. Now's not the time to continue lying, because now's the time to be honest. I want you to go. I'm going to walk you back out there. I'll make copies of these, and then I'll come meet you to do the drug screen. Okay. All right? The offender that just reported is the one who's getting arrested today for sex offender registration violations and violation of supervision for life. Thank you, James.
You're welcome.
And that guy you called me about earlier, he's at that address right now.
Yeah.
We're going out there.
Okay.
Let's see.
You can have yours refitted.
Thank you. Is anybody in there? No. All right, come here and stand on the wall to the right, please, behind the tape. Do you understand, though, what I mean when I say you can't be giving out fake information? I hope you, when you're in situations like that, Mr., you got to think of ways not to make it worse for yourself. I understand what you mean by you're just trying to handle it on your own. I get that. But you really get yourself wrapped up in some things you don't need to be wrapped up in if you're giving out fake information. When it comes to not letting their offense affect my daily job duties and affect my ability to supervise them, I always remember that it doesn't matter if I'm supervising a sex offender or if I'm supervising someone for DUI. This person is on probation for a reason. This is an alternative to going to jail or to prison. And I understand that no matter what they've done to be on probation parole, they still are under certain requirements that I have to enforce. So today we did a drug screen on an offender with a U-screen drug test kit. Basically, it screens for THC, or the main compound in marijuana, cocaine, morphine, amphetamine, methadone, methamphetamine, barbiturates, benzodiazepines, oxycodone, and PCP and buprenorphine. So those last few that I just named off are usually prescription medications that people will occasionally abuse. All right. I want you to come sign right there next to the X stating that you're the one who took the test. So you'll stand over there for me while I open this door. Mister, you got some warrants on you.
Go ahead, turn around, put your hands behind your back for a second.
The fact that I helped local law enforcement made me want to do even more with my job, to be even a better officer, to be able to help other people and collaborate with different agencies to bring those people to justice who are in violation of not only their supervision conditions, but of the law in itself.
Okay, so we're gonna walk back through this way.
Two sex offender registration violations, and then one community supervision for life violation by felony offense, and one supervision for life violation by misdemeanor offense. I hope that we continue to build on the resources that we have and the tools that we have and just progress as an agency. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Today we're doing a firearm simulation, which is a mobile device that we use to train quarterly on our proficiency with our weapons that were issued through the department. We'll be going through a variety of scenarios based in the community, anywhere from an offender attacking us when we're at a home visit to us assisting law enforcement when they're under fire. This allows us to be on our feet and on our toes and know how we will react in situations that are life-threatening to us or that may cause us physical harm.